every opportunity comes with risk and threats. So I would like to invite the chairman of the MLi Group on the following questions. So what unprecedented threats are faced by the local and global digital economies and trade today? And are current strategies, solutions, and regulatory framework adequate to mitigate these new threats? If not, any quick suggestions for us?
Good morning, Ted, and good morning to everybody. First of all, I'm glad we're addressing the issues of threats from the angle of the digital economy. If we recall at the beginning of the interventions and some of our fellow panelists, $27 trillion is the value of the global digital economy today. Well, I have some news for you. We are in unprecedented times, and these unprecedented times are bringing threats to local, regional, and global economies, and people's lives and livelihoods are at stake. And I'm actually pleased that some of the panelists have addressed some of this stuff, but I fear we're not doing enough. Let me put it in the proper context. We live in 2019 in the 21st century living, and that no longer matches with the 20th century model of governance, economics, and mechanisms of how we legislate, regulate, or defend. And that's a challenge. So, if you think by the way, raise of hands. If anybody thinks I'm scaremongering, raise your hand here. Not a single hand, so I might as well stop. But let's put it in perspective. I'm going to give you some facts. Each one of them is a game changer that you would think those who are in authority, who are responsible for defending the nation state, or businesses who are responsible for securing the organizations, would start thinking, not just outside of the box, but thinking innovatively as what is it they must do to defend. So, for example, today, governments and organizations are being cyber attacked on unprecedented scales, and that's on global levels. We have a new breed of destruction-motivated cyber terrorists that are now on the rise. Artificial intelligence is not only going at a huge speed, it's actually being weaponized. The sophistication of the cyber criminals is on such a speed, there's no chance for law enforcement to actually keep up. When you put it all in perspective, plus you add the technology and artificial intelligence and the speed at which they are evolving, is there any chance that any regulatory regime that we are implementing today that can keep up? I'm asking this to my panelists. I'm asking these to government delegates and organizations, and the answer is no. So the question here we need to ask ourselves is, what must we do? We propose that a change of mindset matched with a new description. First of all, cybersecurity is no longer the key word. You need to start focusing on survivability. That's national and corporate. And if you are a nation state leader, whether you are a regulator, a minister, or even a head of state, the question you need to ask is what type of national cyber survivability strategy with legislative roadmap do I need to implement so that I can secure my nation state? The truth of the matter here is the nation state and citizens are at risk without a single military installation being attacked, without a single critical infrastructure being attacked, and this is real. This is not scaremongering. From a corporate point of view, you have to ask the same thing. What type of a corporate cyber survivability strategy? What is it that I'm actually not implementing to append to the things that must be done very well? And if you don't ask that question, you are not challenging yourself enough. That's really what I would actually leave you with this thought. I'm happy to answer any other questions, so this is really the high-level message I would pass on.
Thank you. I think this is a great segue to our next question. So to help us imagine and think ahead to the year of 2030 with these